Alright, welcome back. This is M-Dog. We are checking out Fisher Online and just randomly, you just get stuck with different daily quests. Today, the daily quest we're working on is here at Scotland, and we are trying to catch not large perch, I'll tell you that. We are trying to catch Ruffe, both for a daily quest as well as an income quest. So we need to get 1 kilo and 196 grams of Ruffe for the main thing what we're trying to do, which is the daily quest. So we will see how this goes. I think this is going to be a good spot for it. Now, Ruffe are going to be a little more easy to catch at night, but even already we've seen one come in this spot. So I think this is a good spot. I think we just, as it gets closer to night, we'll see more and more come in. For now, we're seeing some Ruffe, some roach, and some barbatula. I feel like barbatula is kind of what comes in during the day primarily, but I bet at night it'll switch to Ruffe. We'll see though. Alright, we get a couple more bites here. See if either one of these is a Ruffe. This is maybe a little too big. Perch. So right now it's 4:15 in the afternoon. We'll see. I think as it gets closer to nighttime, this will probably become a pretty easy deal, but we'll see. Yeah, and there's another roach. I am using maggots on one, by the way, bloodworm on the other. On the other two, actually. Lucky fishing on the middle in terms of ground bait, and no ground bait at all on the outside ones. There's a large lake minnow. Something else that we can definitely catch over here, probably more active during the daytime. So you see the Ruffe right here. We did catch it on bloodworm. Pretty, basic setup. Size 0 hook, obviously. Just using picker rods that I often use for smaller fish. And that is pretty much the deal. The bite rate's seems like it's gonna be pretty good. And as I said, as we get closer to night, I think we'll start seeing more and more, hopefully, Ruffe come in so we can do this daily quest. Alright, so here's the next Ruffe coming in. So you can see the time has passed. We're going to go and take this for the quest, obviously. So hopefully, after all these roach and barbatulas, we'll see a little higher percent chance of Ruffe coming in. I think we will. Again, it's just now getting to be into the afternoon. Once it's nighttime. Okay, so let me just kind of catch you up on the spot. First of all, I don't have a clip. As you can see, I am just literally throwing out right in front. Nothing too specific, but specifics aren't as necessary in this game, at least in my experience. There's a perch. It'll be nice when some of these fish are no longer active. All right, so this is Scotland map, as I said. Level 34 is what you got to be to get here. Until recently, this was actually the most advanced map I could get to. There's another Ruffe. We're getting there now. We have to catch a lot though. We need over 1 kilo of Ruffe. So this is Scotland. I came over to this spot in the boat because we are all the way over here. You spawn in here around the town there, and then we are all the way down here. And in terms of coordinates, I guess we are around 242, 256. Once again, I will pull up the map. Looks like Ferox trout is what I've caught from this spot in the past, which looks to be a little bit bigger fish, but this is where we are on this Scotland map. Beautiful map, by the way. Fun Scotland music when you first come onto the map. This is definitely a beautiful, beautiful map. I love Scotland. Glad that they have tried to represent it in this game a little bit. Yeah, so now that it's nighttime, we have definitely seen an increase in rough. This is not a good example. This is way too big to be a rough. I did throw this one a little further out. Oh, it's just getting into perch. Perch will stop biting here eventually, though, as it gets past midnight, I think. Problem is we're getting close to server shutting down. As you can see, the rough are starting to come in. In fact, we already finished the regular quest we have, and all we have left is this daily quest, and we're getting so close. We're at a kilo. We just really need one or two more. If it's one, it's got to be an awfully big one, but two more would pretty much do it. But we've only got 4 minutes till server restart, so I may try and see if I can adjust my camera here. I may sit with you here for another minute or two, just to see if we can get lucky before the server goes down. That would be amazing. I hate to have to come back out here after the server goes back up, but it's starting to look like we may have to. Unfortunately, if you look at all the different types of fish we're catching in this, basically this one spot, so kind of starting here with this barbatula. Some of these other fish were from a different map. But it's just amazing. Like, I guess what I'm saying is if you have a quest, daily quest or regular quest for perch, barbatula, roach, rough, I guess those are the main species I would say that are most consistent. We've had a couple other random things like the whitefish, the Powan whitefish. So not, anyway, if any of those are things you're looking for, they've all been down here on this part of the map. It's been pretty nice. Down to 2 minutes. It's not looking great. So what's the largest rough we have? And would it be enough to push us over? No, 191 grams is not enough. We would need, let's see, 5, 9. We would need 199. We basically need a 200 gram rough. This could be it right here, as we have 1 minute left. Oh, it's just not quite big enough. 158 grams. We still need, now any size rough will do. Any size rough. Come on. So if the server goes down, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video now because I've shown you where to catch the rough. A quick reminder, size 0 hooks, bloodworm. You can use other stuff too, like other baits, but I think bloodworm's going to get your best bite rate for them. If I have to come back and catch this last one after the server comes back up, I'll probably just try to do it off the main dock where you spawn in. I think rough are probably catchable almost everywhere. I just, I ended up stumbling upon this spot, and it seems like maybe the best bite rate of them. All right, server's going down in 50 seconds. Could this be a giant rough? So sad. Okay, could this be a giant rough? I haven't caught something on the middle rod in quite a while. This is actually one that does have ground bait on it. That does not look like a rough. Okay, so there you go. Rough at Scotland. Tight lines. I'll see you next time.